What's up, everyone? Back here at the Lights On podcast with Brian. And how are you, Tion?
I'm good, Brian.
That's good. That's good. What's been going on? What's been happening?
Oh, well, I'm trying to get myself back into a regular training routine because I've kind of fallen off the wagon lately.
Damn.
I
Damn.
For the longest time I've been training at least 5 times a week, and now it's gone down to 2, and that's if I'm lucky, 1 at the minimum. So I kind of wanted to, because you've got quite a good physique, you train daily? Do you train every
Yeah,
day?
every day.
So you don't have a rest day?
Nah.
So I kind of wanted to pick your brain just in regards to your routine, how you break your days up, what you train on specific days. I kind of wanted to pick your brain for your diet as well, how often you eat and what you eat, what your calorie intake is,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
True. We'll start with the training.
Yeah.
Training every day. My structure, it changes along the years. So I've been training for like 5 years now, 4 years. And it's changed for my different goals. So when I first started, I wanted to lose weight. So all my training, it didn't really have a structure. It was more like I'll do chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, and then shoulders on Wednesday, arms on Thursday,
So it was just
legs
sporadic.
on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll just do each muscle group each different day. Right now, I've got I try to hit each muscle group twice in a week, except for arms. So I never prioritize arms. Arms is like Saturday, which is meant to be my rest day.
Okay.
But I don't have rest days, so I have been hitting arms.
So you've been to the gym already today.
Yeah.
So break down what you did today, what you trained.
So today I had back. So with my back exercise or routine, I try and hit each part of your back three times. So on the vertical plane, I'll do like lat pull downs, pull ups, chin ups. On the vertical plane, I'll hit 3 exercises that all target different areas. So like lat pull down, chin ups, and one more pullovers that targets the lats as well. And then target the horizontal plane as well. So I'll do different types of rows. So like one underhand, one overhand, and then one just neutral. And that hits every part of your back.
Okay.
And then I've got that for each. So chest as well, I'll do 2 for upper, 2 for middle, and 2 for lower.
Okay.
So it's always around 6 exercises each workout.
Each workout. And do you do single sets or supersets? Or
I
trisets?
I just do 4 sets, 12 reps. That's a pretty good
4 sets, 12 reps
of everything.
of each exercise. And then how long does that mean that you're in the gym for? So today you just did back
Yeah.
and chest?
Just back.
Just back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So an hour.
An hour?
I've got an hour every day for the gym. That's it.
But then how are you hitting multiple parts of your body each week? So how are you doing it twice? How are you fitting in back twice if you're only doing it for an hour a day?
So I'll go Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday legs, and then Thursday chest, Friday back, Saturday legs.
And then Sunday?
Sunday, which is meant to be arms or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Which is my rest day.
Yeah. And then what's your calorie intake?
2,500 at the moment. So
That's actually not that much. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He's always eating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not much at all, eh? Because I'm on a deficit and I've got abs, I'm just trying to keep it throughout summer.
Okay, so that's your goal at the moment?
Yeah.
It's just to stay shredded?
That's it.
So you've already done your bulk in winter?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're in your cut phase.
That's it.
So run through your daily meals. What do you usually? I know what you eat.
My daily meals, I start with maybe 10 Wheat Bix for breakfast with almond milk and protein powder. Tastes nice.
Is that just 30 grams of protein?
I actually do 52 grams.
So that's double the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 52 grams of protein. Or 52 grams of the powder. I don't know how much protein that is.
Do you know how many calories that is for 10 weeks?
Yeah, I actually don't. It's on my phone. which is
I
kind of
can ask
busy.
ChatGPT. Just leave it to me. I'll ask. I'll find out. Just so people can gather an understanding. And like, why Wheat Bix? Because it's really high carb. So you eat a lot of carbs?
Yeah, I start my day with heaps of carbs because then it just keeps me full for the rest of the day. And it gives me that energy, and it's low GI, which means the energy's released to your body slowly.
Yeah, but they're processed carbs. This is what I don't understand about people who choose to eat processed carbs.
Yeah.
Like, I'd understand if you're choosing some complex carbs that are like sweet potato or things like that. But when people choose to eat rice, pasta, wheat,
Yeah.
processed foods, don't you think from a long-term health perspective, it would be more beneficial for your body if you were eating unprocessed
Yeah,
carbs?
100%.
So then why do you choose to eat processed carbs? Is it just because of the convenience of it?
Yeah, 100. It's laziness.
Okay.
Strict laziness. Even for like lunch and dinner, just straight chicken and rice. No seasoning. I don't add shit. It's quick, like rice in the rice cooker, chicken in the oven, pull it out, weigh it up, eat it. That's it.
See, the thing is, for men and women of your age, you don't actually feel the effects of your diet
Yeah.
until you reach your 30s. And that's when things start happening that weren't happening when you're in your 20s. So, and the thing about being in your 20s is that you're very kind of frozen in the moment. You feel invincible and you feel like things are never going to change or affect you. But as I've gotten older and I've progressed and I've noticed a lot of different changes in my own body, especially in regards to my nutrition and my intake, like I've developed intolerances to things I never had in my 20s. There's certain things I eat and then my stomach will just gurgle for fucking 3 hours afterwards. Have you ever thought about the long-term effects of your current diet?
Nah.
You've never thought about it.
Nah.
Is that something that you're open to thinking about? So then, I mean, because the 20s is really your building block for the rest of your life. If you do everything right in your 20s, then you're going to have health, wealth, and happiness for the entirety of your life.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Food for thought. How much protein? Oh no, how much calories is in 10 Wheat Bix?
It's also the sugar. I picked Wheat Bix specifically because most cereals have hella sugar in it. So they don't have any sugar.
Yeah. So, well, there's 88 calories per Wheat Bix. So it's 880 calories for your
Yeah.
breakfast without the protein.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I've got low carb protein specifically as well.
Yeah.
And then almond milk's like jack shit calories.
Yeah.
So it's
I
around
drink
900 calories for breakfast.
Yeah. Do you drink the unsweetened almond milk?
Yeah, unsweetened.
From Aldi?
Yeah.
Me too. Is it the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's the best one.
Yeah.
I even tried the organic almond milk from the same brand, and I was like, nah, like it's disgusting. I've even
Yeah.
tried making my own almond milk, and I'm like, nah, I could go back to the
Yeah,
Aldi
right.
almond milk. All right, well that's interesting. And so, sorry, I cut you off. How many times a day do you eat? How many meals?
3 meals a day.
Okay, so just breakfast, lunch, and dinner essentially.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. And you're a big fan of the Aldi butter chickens.
Yeah. Boy, Aldi meals, they're the best. They're like $4 and you get, and butter chicken's got the most calories out of all of them. That's why I pick it.
How much protein does it have?
Fuck, I got no idea.
Do you know that you used to do, the tuna mornay that they have?
No.
Well, anyway, they've got a tuna mornay, and before when they used to source their fish from a different company, they had 75 grams of protein in this one little 250 grams
Yeah.
of tuna mornay. I used to smash them. I used to eat like 2 or 3 a day of these tuna mornays. Now they've gone down to 20 something. I don't know how that's even possible, but they used to be the best. But fuck, I don't think I could eat another tuna mornay now because I ate them all the time. Hey.
It's diet, the protein, because I understand your body only processes 20 to 25 grams of protein and every
Per meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you eat like heaps of protein in one meal, I know most of it's getting wasted. And like it's probably better to have like smaller every 4 hours eat like some chicken or eat something with protein in it that has a lower amount so it can stay in your bloodstream and get into your muscles. But it's all convenience, eh? I could go that route, Oh, that's effort, eh?
Yeah.
I'm happy with how everything is right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's kind of really the perspective of am I going to put in effort now to ensure that I have long term health as I progress throughout my life? Or am I going to put effort in at the later part of my life because I'm so sick from the lack of effort that I put towards my nutrition and towards my overall health when I was younger? So it's like pick your battles
Yeah,
because there always will be a requirement of effort.
yeah,
It's just when and which direction do you choose to put that effort?
yeah, 100%.
Because, I mean, you could be the richest person in the world, but if you've lost your health because you've neglected it or made some of the, lower effort decisions when you're younger.
Yeah, yeah. There's no point in having.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as with. You might as well go to the gym and train and eat clean rather than spend that money or that time in hospital.
100%.
Like it's prevention, not what's the other word? Well, when you're like trying to cure something, like when you get a medication.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Prevention instead of treatment,
yeah, it's
essentially.
prevention instead of treatment.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I have my multivitamins, I've got my greens.
But you know that they say the vitamin industry is like one of the biggest shams out. Instead of,
I pick what like zinc. Like I know I get low zinc. I know I get low greens in my diet just naturally.
so why don't you incorporate more eggs? Because eggs are high in zinc.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to fry it. That's like an extra
Well,
five
you could
minutes. So
hard boil. You could just cook up like 12 in one go and then you can just take
that's
4 with you and then that's slow.
literally pure laziness. So you take a pill that
But
has
literally, you can peel at work or you can peel it when you're just about to eat it and you can keep them in their shells. All you
like
have to do is just put the eggs into boiling water for 8 minutes and then boom, put them into cold water and then put them into the fridge.
I also don't buy my own groceries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mum and dad do it, and then I'm just like to them make it simple: chicken, rice, as long as that's in the fridge or freezer at all times. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So if they get eggs, I will eat them. If they don't, they don't.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, my diet, even though you didn't ask,
Yeah.
I'm
What is your diet? Because you
I,
sound like you'd eat cleaner than me, but you don't.
I do and I don't. So I do the 80-20 rule. So I allow myself, I'm not strict in the sense that I don't put a lot of mental pressure on myself to maintain a steady eating regime because I know that that pressure can usually make a lot of people falter.
Yeah, it does.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so if you don't
Yeah.
have a strong mind and a strong will, you're usually going to fall off the wagon, and then there's the whole guilt trip cycle and things like that, and that's just not really good for your overall health at all. And truly feel guilt's an unnecessary emotion, but that's a different story. So I allow myself the 80-20. So given our work hours sometimes, and we can all of a sudden find ourselves doing overtime shifts, and a lot of unplanned events end up coming up. So I do allow myself that 20% space to go and eat some sort of fast food. I usually do try to eat the healthiest fast food that's in the vicinity if available, but if not, and I end up eating Macca's or KFC, it just is what it is. I try and go for high protein meals. My focus in those
Yeah.
type of situations is protein intake. I'll never eat anything that has got no benefit to it. So it's just high in sugar and things like that. I've cut out most of my sweets. If I do eat sweets, I eat organic chocolate. That's 80% dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So there's benefits to that. But
That tastes like shit. Eh?
yeah, it's an acquired taste. Like, look, I started off on
Ah.
low percent dark chocolate and I've like kind of developed my palate for it
Yeah.
because everyone develops a palate.
Yeah.
Like, we
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
start off loving every food. We develop the palate into that. So I've just kind of allowed myself to develop my palate in that way. But I kind of oscillate between the carnivore diet and fruit diet. So essentially, when I'm in my 80% good eating habits, I essentially kind of just eat paleo. Um, so low processed carbs, if actually there's none. So it's just whole foods. So for instance, the other day after I finished training, I had a 350-gram Scotch fillet. And I know about the whole protein wasting thing, but because I'm only eating carnivore in one specific diet, and one specific meal, and the other one is fruit, I had a 350-gram Scotch fillet, $20. This fucking steak cost me.
Damn.
And then I ate a 400-gram lamb chop.
Yeah.
And then I had 3 eggs on top of that. Everything was cooked in grass-fed organic butter with just salt and pepper on top of it, no sauces. So that was one meal. And then I will create a really kind of nutrient-dense fruit salad for my second meal, which usually ends up, I don't know the specific amount, but from all the fucking nuts and seeds that I pack in there, I'd say it's around the 15 gram in protein mark itself. So my favorite fruits that I like to put in there are grapes, mango, strawberries, blueberries, and kiwi. I'll put maybe 2 handfuls of almonds in there. I'll put pepita seeds. I'll put LSA, which is linseed, sunflower, and almond meal. And then I'll put hemp seeds in as well, which is quite high in protein. And then I'll put some organic honey on top of it to sweeten up with the almonds. So I really find that just keeps my system kind of flowing. Like I never get any bloatedness. I get clarity from the meat as well, like from not having any carbs. Sometimes I do wake up and I think, fuck, like I feel like I need some carbs, but I go for unprocessed carbs if I do. So that's what, and I've lost a lot of weight from eating like that, but I think that my calorie intake hasn't been
Yeah.
what
That's
I need it to
mad.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's a lot of benefits that you haven't mentioned as well from eating like that, like ketosis. You're naturally putting yourself in a state of ketosis, where it starts using ketones for energy instead of glycogen or glucose,
Yeah.
which is pretty much from carbs and fats. And so if you ever see like that ketogenic diet, that's what you described.
Oh, one question I do have to ask, do you train fasted or do you eat?
Depends on the time. So this morning, I didn't have time to eat, so I just packed everything and
Yeah.
then went straight to the gym. Yesterday, I did the same thing. The day before, I had legs. I can train fasted or unfasted, eh? Like,
Yeah.
it just depends how much time I have in the morning. So if I've got time before I need to go to the gym, I'll eat, obviously, because I hate training fasted.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is that?
it's just, you're hungry.
Oh, you actually feel the
Like,
sensation of
I'm
hunger.
hungry, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I feel,
So it's not an energy thing, it's a hunger thing.
yeah,
And you
I'm
can't
always
ignore
hungry.
it?
I mean, I do ignore it. Yeah, when I do train fasted.
See, I have a thing, it's a weird thing, and I don't really hear anyone else kind of talk about it. I've always had a bit of a weird relationship with food, but I've gotten to the stage now. So the body, we talked about this in a different podcast, but we didn't go into depth. But the body will send up messages to the brain.
Yeah,
It'll deceive our minds and make us think that they're our own personal thoughts, but it's the body sending the signals up there. So I've gotten to the stage now where I can feel the physical sensation of hunger in the body, but it no longer sends the messages up to my brain to tell me to eat.
yeah,
So, I mean, it's different. Like if I feel tired, the messages come saying, oh, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep,
yeah,
you know, but no longer get those messages like to eat. And I've got this really weird thing where I'm like, no, you're not in charge.
yeah,
I'm in charge. If you tell me that you're hungry, that's fine, but I will eat when I want to eat. You're not in control of me.
yeah,
And a lot of people get shocked by that because a lot of people are really controlled by food and by their hunger.
yeah,
And they can't seem to ignore the mental chatter or the physical sensations of hunger. Which I think it's a really important thing to overcome, because the body, if that's allowed to be in charge, it will become gluttonous.
yeah,
It is like a rampant dog that hasn't been trained and is now fully taking over your life, and you have no control. You feel like you're a victim and at the mercy of your thoughts and of your physical sensations. So I don't know. I think it's a really big thing. Like I don't eat for pleasure.
yeah,
I eat for fuel. I eat for health, and I eat for sustenance, because I know that this body requires it. And I still think the human body itself is quite primitive in the fact that we can't even harness energy from our atmosphere around us like plants do. So they harness energy from the sun, they harness energy from the ground. but we don't have that capacity yet. We actually still have to actively ingest food. And even just to take food out of the equation for a day for a human spares out so much time mentally and physically because it's no longer a huge main focus of people. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've gotten to the stage where I want to gain control over that aspect, because if I don't, it cuts into my day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Like, I've fasted before, and even intermittent fasting. I used to intermittent fast in high school to try and lose weight. I've tried everything to try and lose weight.
Did it work?
Yes and no. So I realized while fasting that you just have more time because recess and lunch, you're the only one not eating. Everyone else is eating, and you're like, fuck. Okay, this
See,
is
school would be a hard
this
time
is
to try and
random.
implement that because there are dedicated,
Yeah,
times where
time to eat.
everyone is eating around
Yeah,
you.
even like out of school, I've tried intermittent fasting, and I was like, you just get more done. Like, not focusing on food is so interesting. You have so much more time to do stuff. But it worked as in yes, I lost weight. But the way it works is because you have that 4 hour window. I did the 24. So you got that 4 hour window to eat. You're just not gonna eat as much as you would in a full day.
You
So it's
don't
just
have
a
the
deficit.
capacity to. Your
Yeah.
stomach has shrunk.
So it works because it's just a deficit, just like anything else. But it didn't work because after that 4 hour window, I'd be starving and I'd be like, fuck, I need to eat some ice cream in the fridge in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. Like, I'd be that hungry, I just could not sleep.
And so you didn't compensate by, because I intermittent fast, I have for many, many
Yeah.
years. And if I feel like I need, I don't really get overly hungry, but if I feel like I need a bit of an energy boost, I'll have something like a cup of tea to add something in there that'll push me on for another 5 hours because
Yeah.
I don't usually eat until about 3 p.m. Today was an anomaly because I was like, I feel I didn't eat enough calories yesterday that yeah, so yeah, I think it's something that needs to be done for a longer period of time to kind of depreciate those sensations of hunger.
Yeah.
And other things need to be done as well, like add salt into your water.
Yeah, I did that. Pink Himalayan salt water in the
Yeah.
morning. I knew tea and coffee was good, but I just, nah, not for me, eh? Not for me. I'm hungry all the time. So
That's very interesting. See,
intermittent fasting
I
is
don't
not.
actually think it's a normal and natural thing for the body to be in a constant state of digestion. And if you eat multiple times throughout the day, 3 to 4 to 6, your body is constantly digesting.
Yeah.
So it is utilizing a huge amount of energy towards that digestion process. And if you look at our ancestors, they weren't waking up and eating a huge
Yeah.
meal. They were waking up and going out and hunting for 5, 6 hours, fasted, and then coming back and having one huge meal together. And the women were saying they might be foraging and things like that, but they weren't always eating.
Yeah.
And I think that this is a theory. I've got no kind of scientific, there probably is some scientific evidence towards this, but I personally haven't looked into it. So this is just my personal opinion. I think for people who eat all the time, I think it fast tracks the aging process.
True.
I think that your body is not producing collagen effectively because it is donating a lot of energy towards digesting. I don't think it's repairing the skin barrier effectively, and I think as well it affects your immune system. I notice people who eat a lot all the time, and I'm not you because I haven't noticed this in you, but they are more susceptible to things like colds and flus and things like that. Whereas me, who's been fasting, God, eating 1 to 2 meals a day since I was 18, I rarely get sick. I could count on one hand how many times I've been sick in the last 10 years. Like it's a rarity.
It's interesting, eh? Because I don't get sick either, but I think it's because of my diet.
Yeah.
I've never looked into collagen. I don't know what is collagen?
Collagen's fibers for your bones, for your skin,
Yeah,
for
true.
your biggest organ in your body.
Yeah.
You stop production of it at the age of your production of it lowers dramatically at the age of 25.
True.
That's why you see like,
Okay.
yeah, wrinkles start to form and things like that. Yeah, you don't have that natural, like when you fall over and you cut yourself and you get a scab,
Yeah.
that's the collagen that's rebuilding in your skin.
Oh, true. Yeah. I noticed I don't get sick, but I thought it was just because of my diet. I read this book, what was it called? Ultramind Solution. That is like full breaks down the diet, everything that's processed, everything that's not, how your body breaks things up, what's good, what's bad, how high fructose corn syrup is in everything, how it's like
It
terrible
fucking
for
is.
you.
Seed oils, man. Everything.
It breaks everything, dairy, what dairy products do. That's why I drink almond milk.
Yeah.
That one book, Ultramind Solution, is the reason I eat the way I eat now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is a pretty heavy, like dense book, and it's hard to read. But if you can get through it, you learn a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you. This is the Lifestyle podcast again, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Thank you, guys.